Hey there everybody, Red Bat here for the day, and today I'm going to do a review of animated deluxe class Autobot Elite Guard Jazz. Now before I get to the review of the toy, I want to talk about the character of Jazz. Excuse me. Diet orange soda. Anyway. As far as I know, Jazz has been a part of Transformers since literally the beginning. Since the very first episode of G1, pretty much. At least from what I've read or what I've seen. I don't watch the G1 cartoon on YouTube because I want to see the episodes in whole, not in parts. And it's kind of annoying when you have to stop and select another part of the video. But anyway, that's a rambling. Back to Jazz. Now, from what I could see for G1 Jazz, he was a pretty cool character. A lot of people loved his character and loved his figure. And, well, Jazz is a downright cool character as far as I'm concerned because, like me, he's a music kind of a person. So he and I kind of have a lot of things in common. We like to play our music loud. And yes, Blaster is the same way too, since he's a boombox. But Jazz is the same way. Sorry, I was text messaging a friend. Anyway. As far as I know, after G1, Jazz was not really in it for a while. Until last year, Jazz appeared in the 2007 Transformers movie. I don't know if he appeared in any cartoons in between G1 and the new movie from last year. I'm sure somebody will tell me, but I don't really know. But I was introduced to the character of Jazz from the movie because he was a really, really cool character. I mean, he had the least screen time, yeah, but he was a pretty cool character as far as I can tell. And then, very recently, for Transformers Animated, we got this Jazz. And by far, he is the coolest Jazz I've ever seen. Because one, he's very much like Prowl, only much, much cooler. He's a ninja bot. Like Prowl, but cooler. I mean, for God's sake, his weapons, which are right here, his weapons are nunchucks! Or however the hell you pronounce it. But look at this! He tore up an entire army of those drones in the Elite Guard episode with his nunchucks, or however you pronounce that word. I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and take the things out. I'm just going to call them things, because I don't know how you pronounce the word. Anyway, on to the review of the toy. And yes, I'm trying to imitate Silverbolt. But this is for fun, so if you see it, Silverbolt, this is kind of a salute to you, in a way. To transform this guy, I go ahead and I start with his legs. I pull them apart, that way I can pull them up. I put them back together and I straighten them out And then I go ahead and take his windshield and just push it down for now. Flip out his feet. He has very cool looking feet. Almost as cool as Soundwave's, but not very far. Next I go ahead and split the legs apart. Straighten them out a little bit. Then I take his arms. Well, there you go. He's in robot mode already. Just kidding. Anyway, I go ahead and I pull his arms out. This is my first time trying to transform a figure with the back facing towards me. I'm used to doing it this way. So this is literally my first time trying to do this. Anyway, I pull the arms out. And I try to get them straightened out. I flip the hands up. Then take the back pedal here. Turn it all the way around 180 degrees. Then take this thingamabob that held on to the nunchucks, or things, whatever you call them. You take those, and then you flip them 180 degrees on both arms. Flip this 180 degrees. 180 degrees. Let me turn around to make sure I got this right. Okay, now, see this little thingy in front of his face? You have to flip it down, otherwise his chest won't go all the way down, which is actually the next part of the transformation. Flip that down, and you should hear a click. It doesn't really hold in place all that much, but it holds in place pretty well. Then you can go ahead and bring his arms down, and there you go. Jazz in robot mode. Sorry about that. Now, in my opinion, see if I can get any sand. This version of Jazz has got to be the coolest Jazz I've ever seen. He's probably up there with G1 Jazz, because G1 Jazz was pretty cool from what I've actually seen. I've seen a few G1 episodes that had Jazz in it, and he seemed really, really cool. Even his accent, I thought, was kind of cool. Animated Jazz and G1 Jazz are kind of neck and neck for me. But this is by far my favorite figure of Jazz. I mean, he's got very awesome light piping. I mean, if you look at the back of his head, see if I can get it to turn around. Like half of his head has the blue plastic in it. No, excuse me, his whole head does. Oh, snap! I didn't know his head popped off. That's never happened before. That is the first time I popped his head off. I'm not kidding. There we go. But yeah, as you can see, it's on a ball joint. Oh! He's got a white throat. But yeah, there's animated Jazz for you. He's from the Elite Guard. I'm planning on getting Sentinel Prime when he comes out, or if he is already out. I don't know what wave he is. I'm confused. But anyway, this is Red Bat signing off for now.